The doors of Speak Up are now open.
Wow.
For the people.
For the people.
Now, please, snap your fingers if you don't want to make no noise.
Snap your fingers.
Please, stand up if you want to sit down.
What?
Now understand, the poets are here to make you think and feel something in your imagination.
Wow.
So please, put your invisible hands together for Speak Up.
Wow.
Brought to you by
the everybody
Network for the people.
Everybody.
Clap it up.
Amen. Our next poet, Peculiar Chris, hails all the way from Moreno Valley, California, and we love us some eccentricity here on this show. So please welcome him to the stage, a Season 1 alumni.
I can still remember the first time we made love. It was arguably the most beautiful death in history, full of drama and tragedy, yet excitement on our tongues, something like whispering in a holy language, shouting hallelujah as if this was worship. This became worship. The way we refuse the desires of our own bodies to impress a feeling beyond intimacy that escaped our lungs in heavy exhales and gasps. You biting your lip became an act of enchantment on me, like chanting over a cauldron or the wave of a wand. You took me from myself and made me slave, bound to your needs like just another link in a chain. You could say your needs and I became one and the same. I remember the first time we made love. It was an uncomfortable conversation made light by a confidant, just being a listening ear and knowing when to give a hug. Sentiment exchanged in a forehead kiss. It was vulnerability pressed against your skin, smooth as silk, and marvel in my eyes like an eyelash. I could not blink or rub it away. In fact, it was only when you blew into them with your smile that my astonishment was soothed into an ascent of love, and somehow my climax triggered yours. We switched positions so fluidly, like a duck rising into the air out of a pond. There was something graceful about it. Maneuvering around each other, breath to breath, no need to hit a pause. This all became a single movement. No need to hit a break or take a break. We both had stamina and enjoyed longevity. What a beautiful first time. What a beautiful death, the way we refuse to take breath in the moment, because every moment without somehow supplied the other with more, stabbing ourselves with rusted knives made from the memories of hurt, just for the other to kiss the wound healed with a sense of genuine affection and care that neither of us knew outside of ourselves. I reluctantly held little from the table as every instinct in me screamed to shut up, but your eyebrows raised as if they were open arms. And I've always loved hugs. Gosh, you spoke life into my brokenness as if you were a good Samaritan, and I became a man willing to do 7 years of labor as if they were but days, if it meant you'd be by my side for an eternity. You know, concerning time, my mind is faulty, and to recollect anything beyond a week ago is difficult at best, but I will always remember the first time we made love.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming. Come on, start clapping right now. For the next individual hailing all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, we have Rashaun Black.
I'm known as the Black Anomaly. To understand, you have to follow me to a time when I was stricken with poverty, treated as a black prodigy and guided by royalty. True happiness filled every inch inside of me just to see my paper plate blessed with food made from mama's recipes. My dad's wisdom held my mind together. He would say, mistakes are like labels for us, and once we have them, we live with them forever. My sense of invincibility was truly humbled by his presence. What else could I expect from a man who was 7th out of 11, destined to be rolled till there's nothing left and tossed aside by his own kind to be at the mercy of his oppressor, and that's one of his hardest hidden lessons. Even as a kid, I understood that the power I possessed was still not enough to change the bad to good, or the code switch to hood, or to make my people think I was about that life, but all they thought was that if we poke him, I bet this nigga bleeds white. And they wonder why I jumped ship from the Lone Star State, drowned in the sky and surfaced in the Bulldog's cage. Severed home ties only encourage a longer vacation stay. The South, my home, where the blacks relate to the party that freed the slaves. Juneteenth. But we's free now, so we celebrate anyway. Did y'all know that one of America's most brutal slave owners was a former slave? Or how now you better off being black second, even if you're a smidget gay? Okay, I'm sorry, let me stop. Those are stories for another day. But I am the black anomaly. I embody that. I'm black, my name's black, my mother and father were both in my life, they still married, and they both made a big impact. I'm a free thinker, highly educated, multiple degrees, and I was cut no slack. And I'm from the south side of Odessa, Texas, where we bust at ops and sell drugs by the pack. And I don't run from that. So anytime you see me, I will always have my do-rag and show off my Afrocentric tats.
All right. So check it out. This is somebody who blessed the stage last year and she came back to put it back on preheat. Please help me in welcoming to the stage, all the way from Brooklyn, New York, Sabreen Jolley.
I was born of dust, so when they walk on me, I take no offense. I simply welcome them back to the arch of my bosom and remind them that this is holy ground, that I swallow their footsteps like seeds and give birth to life to them. There's no need to remind them that I am that bitch who can swallow and devour, plant and birth, create and destroy, house these humans or be the crypt for the dead. I am the earth. They know that shit. I have nothing to prove. Less disrespected, I remain solid and even still, but a constant reminder of hell's wrath if neglected. Who are you to think you can pioneer without a sail? Hell, I wear my burdens like Raiders jerseys, khakis and chucks, G'd up. I don't complain. I'll cry though, and still soak you in my muddy waters with no remorse, with compassion, without a life jacket, with a raft. This shit can go either way. Don't you see I sip nectar from God and feast on the sun? I don't imitate the highest mountain. I am the earth. I allow the wind to make sand dunes of me. I allow the foreman to scoop and mold me. I allow the trees to rest on me and bear fruit. Fuck you thought. I say in confidence, not cockiness. Ain't I a woman? My speech is too heavy for lightweight. You might need a dictionary to figure out what I might say. You might need an encyclopedia to travel across my psyche. Hey, my existence is spiritual. It is an art, and I'm sensitive about it because for so long I've been degraded, not appreciated, filled with self-hatred. Let Jill tell it. Neglected, regarded as a spectacle, still holy like a reverend, though. Ain't I a woman? Ain't I a lady? Ain't I a queen? Ain't I the soil of the earth? Don't I bear the fruit and nurture the man? Excuse the sins of many, rinse and repeat. Do I not rock a pencil skirt with the same grace as I do a sweatshirt? Am I not adaptable? Am I not the same woman who spoke up and protected her when no one else would? Am I not the same woman who yelled, soy del tipo de mujer que saquero la luna me la bajo yo salita? Am I not the type of woman that if I want the moon, I'll do it all by myself? I sip nectar from God and feast on the sun. I don't imitate the highest mountain. I am the earth. I allow the wind to make sand dunes of me. I allow the foreman to scoop and mold me. I allow the trees to rest on me and bear fruit. Fuck you thought. I say in confidence, not cockiness. Ain't I a woman?
Yeah. Hey, Colin. You want to hear a crazy story?
Yes, Ivan.
I died and came back alive.
What?
Yeah, I died and came back to life. You know what made me come back to life?
What made you come back to life, Ivan?
Liking, commenting, and subscribing.
So you're saying
that you can live forever as long as you like, comment, and subscribe right here. But we do not ensure that.
We do not guarantee
Not
those
at all.
results may vary.
Absolutely. Small print. However, only on the Everybody's Network. And you find Speak Up. So please talk real fast because this is the end of the show. We're out.